When it comes knocking, don't answer. What are we talking about? We're talking about identity, the mind. The minute your mind knows that you're paying attention, it can betray you. And why is that? Because your mind only understands one language. The name of that language is identity. How do we have the universe speak for us rather than our own minds? That's a tough one, but let's talk about it. Your whole life you've been conditioned to believe who you are, not only through world conditioning, self-conditioning, family conditioning, friends, co-workers, society. And from very young, you have implemented all these different ideas as to who you are, slowly but surely building an identity. What if I told you you're not who you think you are? That's a hard one. Because that's the only thing that we have to go by to navigate in the world. Or is it? If I asked you, who are you? We all have a different description as to who we are. A doctor, a teacher, a content creator, an entrepreneur, all sorts of things. I mean, we're talking about from what we do as a hobby, who we hang out with, what we do for a living, our ideas. These are all things that we have accumulated throughout time. Now, what if I asked you to erase all of that? Clean slate. Absolutely nothing is attached to your identity, not even a name. Even your name created an identity. Seems impossible, right? Your mind wants you to matter, even when some things don't matter. And many times we create things so it matters, so we matter. And that's all attached to an identity. This is why I say, when it comes knocking, don't answer. The majority of the time, the identity, when it comes knocking, it wants chaos. It wants pain. It wants things that don't matter. So we try to make it matter. I like to put examples behind what I'm trying to convey. So let's take a child, a very young toddler. They're running around the house, pretending to be an airplane, building forts, rolling in the grass, making faces. When it comes knocking to the mind of a child, it doesn't matter. They march to the beat of their own drum. They're inquisitive. They aren't tainted by the world yet, which leads me to say they haven't built an identity, a world conditioning of the self. And sometimes when we implement so many different things, especially if we live a fast-paced type of life, we're consistently adding to our identity, for some more than others. And I think that this boggles the mind. This is why it's important to dismantle things that you don't need mentally. So when we ask ourselves, who are we? Or the world has you beginning to ask that question, I think it's important to remember that many times who we think we are, what we've implemented into ourselves. It's important to make sure that you're putting things into priority. Where we are in life, who we want to be, who we think we are. Too many things are attached to identity. And this is how people with bad intentions, this is how they work through you. They attack your identity. Let's say, for example, a smear campaign. A lot of times that is an attack of the identity. Most of the times it's made up. And if we don't take the time to recognize who we are and focus on that, stick to what you know, what you have built for yourself. Of course, extending out that care for everything around you. Again, identity is the first thing that anyone in your life is going to attack. You know who you are. This creation of your identity is done every day. Many times, even with the world itself, how the world tells you how you should be, how you should conduct your pursuit of happiness. And even the fact that you're told that you have to pursue happiness, it's already within you. If you are constantly told that you're chasing the pursuit of happiness, then you're constantly searching for something outside of yourself. It's already within you. Like I always say, you come here already complete. Constantly chasing that carrot forces us to build an identity. Sometimes it's a false identity. The identity actually lies in your spirit, not the mind. So again, I don't want to make this video too long, but we have to remember that identity, though it will show who you are to the world or how you would like to be perceived, we have to question ourselves. Are we who we say we are? Especially when people are trying to force and bombard you with thoughts as to who you are. We have to stop periodically and really think about how we're impacted by this identity that we have created, whether it be world conditioning, people in your life. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I wanted to touch base on the whole identity thing. Earlier, I had a breakfast picnic. I've never done that before, and that was nice. And I had a friend who took me out on a boat ride. That was nice as well. So I had a great morning. And as I was on the boat, I had these downloads about identity and decided to share it with you. So thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe.